Okay, so how do you roll a coin across your fingers? It is a little knacky, but it's totally doable, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's just take a look at some coins first. These are the different sizes of American coins, and this is the smallest. So a dime is going to be a little wonky for my size hand. So you want to find a coin that fits your size hands. And I can do it with a penny, I can do it with a dime. A quarter is easier, they get a little bit bigger. A quarter is really actually very comfortable. The most comfortable coin for me is an American $50, Kennedy $50. And then of course you can find these Eisenhower silver dollars too. And you can see that this starts to get a little wide for my fingers. I have to sort of shuttle it over just to be able to, like right here, I have to shuttle it back, and then it just becomes a little cumbersome for me. So sometimes I'm doing tricks with these silver Eisenhower dollars, but for me, it's the Kennedy $50 that is the easiest. So I'll use that for my demonstration today, and you just want to find the coin that fits your hand the best. A lot of people like a quarter. I don't know very many people who use a dime and a penny, but it's doable. It kind of just depends on what you get used to. Okay, so let's take a look at the Eisenhower $50 version. Now I should say I have pretty dry hands myself. But for rolling a coin, it doesn't really matter. I've never had a problem with my dry hands doing a coin roll. Here's how you start. You hold the coin right here and shuttle it over to right in front of your, I guess between your hand knuckle and your first knuckle. I don't know how to call those or what to call those, but I'm trying to get it right from the fingertips to over here, because that's where it's going to descend. You're not trying to roll them on over here. You want to make sure that it's between this knuckle and this knuckle. That's the path right there. Okay, so you might be holding the coin from your fingertips. You move it over, and now it's just resting. You just want to let go with your thumb, and then it rests on your index finger, like so. Okay, so you can see that? You're just putting the coin right on your finger. Just get used to it being there. Do that for a couple seconds and then move it to the next one. It's kind of a weird sensation. We're not used to having something balanced on the back side of our hand like this. And then do it on the ring finger too. Now just remember, it's only these three fingers, 1, 2, 3, that the coin is rolling over. It's not rolling over the pinky. So just get used to having a coin on the back side of your finger like this. That's going to go a long way actually in getting used to actually rolling the coin across your fingers. It's sort of a weird sensation, but you can do it. Then I'm going to take my middle finger and leverage that coin like so. And it just follows that. So now it's balancing on my middle finger like so. And then, same thing, flip. Now here's where, that's where it ends, really. I'm now gonna bring it back to my palm. It goes right between my pinky and my ring finger back into my palm. Okay, so again, back into my palm. So you start here, you shuttle it to the middle, between this knuckle and this knuckle. I'm gonna drop it down. My thumb lets go. And then after all, and by the way, you get used to this. You get used to what angle to hold your hand at, because you can't just hold it straight like this, because gravity has to work it down. So you're basically holding it at, like, I guess that'd be like a 30-degree angle, maybe a 45. So you get it on the index, you use your middle finger to leverage it. Sometimes I have to shake it a little bit. And then now I'm using my ring finger to leverage it over, and now my pinky reels it in. And here, okay, so now what happens is I take my thumb and my thumb brings it back up to the top of my index again. Okay, so flip, flip, flip. And now my pinky is going to turn it over. My thumb comes under, shuttles it back up to the top, and the whole process starts over again. So just like this. So it flips over those three, and now the pinky brings it under. This is the tail side. See, that's the tail side. That's the side my thumb goes on when I flip it over. So I'm just gonna go like this, shuttle it over, and then my thumb goes on the tail side. Can you see that? Is it showing up? Just like that. Let's try that from a different camera angle. Okay, so we're starting here. I take my thumb and I move it over to that, between that first and second knuckle. It drops and I leverage it over. It drops and I leverage it over. It drops, and now I'm bringing it right back into my palm where my thumb brings it back again. This is fun because you just get used to doing this, and it becomes this thing that is knacky, just sort of becomes like second nature after a while, so you can talk. It's sort of fun to be able to perhaps be doing a magic set and just being able to narrate a trick or talk while you're actually being able to roll a coin. So this is the idea. Just like that. Let's take a look at it from one more angle. Okay, this is a little bit of a weird angle, but let's just try it. So shuttle it over. It drops down. And now it comes right, it peaks there between the ring finger and the pinky. And now again, your thumb comes to get it and brings it back up to the top. Just like that. So you can do that with one hand, of course, but then it's fun if you can actually bring in another hand to do the same thing. And then the only thing is here is, instead of sending it through to back to your palm where the thumb shuttles it over, you're just ending the sequence right here, and now you take it with the next hand and do the same thing. It stops here, I grab it. And so it just sort of is a neat little flourish when you're rolling a coin down two hands, just like this. I've taken my wedding ring off for that. It is a little weird to do it with a ring on, but you can get used to it. It still can work, but it also makes a noise. You can hear it clinking. And then there's another cool vanish that you can do with this. So if I take the coin, roll it, and instead of dropping it into my palm here with my thumb, instead of doing this move, instead of doing that, I will bring it here and now drop it into this hand. What you're doing is you're conditioning the audience to think that that's what you're doing every time. So if I go like that, it drops, drop the coin into the hand just like that, and drop the coin into the hand just like that, blow, and it's gone, but it's actually right here. Okay, so you've done a kind of an interesting little vanish because you're just mimicking what you've done before. So it's like the audience sees that it's here. You do it again, they see that it's there, And this time they expect it so that you take it, you can even point to it, but it's gone because you never took it. You just faked it, you know, so you're grabbing, it looks like you're grabbing it, and then it's gone. So a cool little vanish can go along with that. I use this quite a bit actually. It looks like you're taking the coin, but you're not, you're just keeping it right there in sort of a pinky palm. Anyways, that's how you roll a coin on your fingers. You guys, this is Hey Pete, It's a Creative Life. And my name's Pete, and if you've enjoyed this and if you got something out of this, we try to do creative stuff like this on this channel all the time. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, why don't you hit subscribe, and for those of you who are already subscribed, thank you very much for the support, you guys. We really appreciate that. In the meantime, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.